How's it going, guys? It is me again, Angel Chavez, and we're going to be talking about another topic today, which isn't controversial, it's just mostly personal opinion. If you guys could do me a big favor before the video starts, if you can go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and comment on what you want to see next. Today's topic is going to be building versus buying. But like I said, it's kind of controversial. People want like a package ready deal, and then people just want to start from scratch and build it themselves. Now I'm mostly going to talk about building something yourself because that's kind of what I like more. But first things first is looks. If you're building the car, you can make it look however you want to. You know, the color, the engine bay, bumpers, splitters, diffusers, everything. Big fancy carbon fiber wings. But on the other hand, if you buy a car that's already built, let's use a 458, no, an Aventador in this case, okay? Actually, let's use a GTR. So let's use this R35 for an example. It already has everything done to it. Spoiler, you know, exhaust sounds great, everything. But it's not really you. I can go out and buy one. Bobby can go out and buy one, and they're gonna be the same. It's a mass production car. I think that's how you say it, where they make a lot. Anybody can go out and buy one. They'll basically all look the same, stock from factory. So in my opinion, building the car how you want it to look is way better than having something that somebody already has. Another thing that I see is respect. A lot of people are gonna respect a build more than a buy because there's just more time and quality into getting it and building it from scratch. You know, paint might be messed up, it's missing interior seats, the dash is all messed up or something. You know, if you put aftermarket seats you installed yourself, clean out the engine bay, painted the engine bay, painted the car, added a bumper, diffuser under that, you know, it's gonna look a lot better. Also, people are just gonna respect you a little more because you did it with your hands, or maybe sometimes you gotta pay other people, but you made it with your own hands, and it's just like you took the quality time to make that car yours, and people just sometimes respect that. I've been to a lot of car meets, and one that I recently went to, there was a Gallardo, whatever you want to call it, and people would just walk by it, you know, because there's just so many cars there that people want to see something different. You already know how a Lamborghini looks like. You don't have to see 20 Lamborghinis to know what a Lamborghini looks like. The one here is going to be the same as the one over here, you know? So people want to see unique, different builds, and I find it to be kind of true too that I would respect more somebody building something than somebody just going out and buying a car. But that's just my personal opinion. Another thing is performance. You can make it a lot quicker. Let's use another example. Let's say Joe has, I don't know much about Porsche, but Porsche. This car looks fast. It just looks like it's gonna go, you know? It doesn't look slow unless it's all looks. But if you start working on the motor or engine, however you want to call it, you can make one of those faster than a Gallardo. There's a video that I saw, a 1320 video, a Lamborghini Aventador, I think, against a R32 Skyline. But he beat that Lamborghini. It was just incredible how, let's say, $500,000 car lost. Amazing how that car beat a Lamborghini. You know, it's not surprising. We've all seen it done. We've all seen a lot of videos on the internet where cars fly out of nowhere and just beat Porsches and 370s and whatever, you know? And it's also a lot cheaper. It might take more time. Let's say you buy a Supra for 20K and you build the crap out of that car and you put $10,000 into the engine, $15,000, $20,000, you can beat an Aventador. Like, it's that simple. It's no rocket science. You can beat the Aventador easily. So it's not impossible to get that amount of horsepower by just buying a Supra or S2000 or a Volkswagen R32. It's gonna be way cheaper, it's just gonna take a little longer, but in the end of the day, if you make it right and you build the motor, engine, however you want properly, and you can beat any car out there. It's just that simple. You don't need $1 million to have a fast car. It's ridiculous. This kind of goes back to looks, but you can make them how you want to make them. If you don't want that seat to be there, man, take that seat out. If you don't want the back seat, take the back seat out. If you don't want a trunk, take the trunk out. It's just different things that make you more unique, and that's my second point, unique. I talked about it earlier, but people want to see different things. Let's say you go to Lowe's Food or Harris Teeter or Walmart, and you see the same apples and oranges every day, and then you see a weird star fruit. I think that's what they call it. Like, the star fruit is different. You've never seen the star fruit, so you're gonna go see the star fruit and be like, wow, what is this? Like, it looks like a Mario Kart thing, you know, the little power up. It's just different, and people like different. If you're used to something the whole time, it's not gonna surprise you anymore. Like when my clips broke down, it broke down 3 times in 3 weeks. So the third time, I wasn't even surprised. I was just like, okay, I'll just leave it there and just screw it. People like different and changes in their daily lifestyle or just in their life in general. Us as car guys get bored at seeing the same old cars. Let's say something else rolls in and you're like, oh dang, that's a nice car. Obviously, you've never seen it, so you want to go up to it and be like, what have you done to it and whatnot. Then they start talking to you about building the car, and you're like, wow, this guy put a lot of money and thought and inspiration and oil and all that stuff into the car. So it's like, this guy took his time and made what he wanted to, so give him the respect that he deserved. And that's another thing that talks about respect. So, but this is just my personal opinion. I would respect more a build than a buy, because you just put more time into it and it's just more unique, and people like unique. But if you want that Lamborghini Aventador, man, just go get it. You know, if you want something, go get it. Like, mark my words, I'm gonna buy that Porsche. But I don't want other people to look down on me because I did take my time to save up on the car. But I'm also gonna admit that I would respect a build more than a buy. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's just my personal opinion. So even if you guys see a car in progress, building it, then just look into it, man. If you see builds on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, like, keep up with them, because sometimes their cars turn out amazing. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys understand my opinion. I'm always gonna understand your opinion because it is your opinion. Thank you guys for watching, and that is me on the topic of building versus buying. There honestly might be a part 2 again, because this is there's a big circle about it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Go ahead and subscribe, like the video, comment down below what you want to see. So peace out, guys.
Cuddy, they all take the money for granted, but don't want to work for it. Tell me now, isn't it funny?